How did you first come across Jerry? Just in the writer's room of Seinfeld or what?
You mean as meeting him?
In life, yeah.
They asked me to do a submission for the show that first year. I think I was
for the first year of Seinfeld.
Well, my first year where I knew him, I guess. So I had been writing for Letterman for 5 years, and I heard they were looking for writers here. Someone called me up and said, "Would you do a submission?" I said, "Sure." And a minute later, I'm flying out to L.A. and I met with Larry, not Jerry, at his house.
Yeah.
You know, knocked on the gate. The maid walked me in. I was left in the kitchen, and this little dog walked up, and I went to pet it, and then they urinated all over the place.
No,
and
it
then
did not.
Larry walked in right at that moment. What did you pet the dog for? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Spike. I was already in a bad place, and I pitched him these ideas. And he said, "Yeah, okay, good. All right, well, we'll let you know." And flew back to New York and didn't get the job. They only had one spot that year, and they had your friend Jeff Schaffer.
Got it.
Jeff Schaffer and Alec Berg got that gig, and I thought the whole thing was over. And maybe about 6 months later, Jerry was on the show on Letterman, and Dave's office is on the 14th floor, and we were on the 12th, and it was a bad week. It was a Friday, and it was just in a bad mood. And I get in the elevator, and who's there but Jerry and Mary Connolly, the segment producer. And I turn around and face away from them, and I know in my mind, like, these guys have been talking for 2 weeks. They've run out of things to say, and Mary's going to introduce me, and I don't want to talk to Jerry Seinfeld. That's the guy who didn't give me that job. And sure enough, 6th floor, "Hey, by the way, this is one of our writers, Spike Feresten." "Ah, Spike, didn't you do a submission for us?" And I go, yeah, I did a few months back. And he goes, "How did that go?" And I go, "Shouldn't you know that?" And I couldn't stop it from coming out of my mouth because I was so tired. And he just went like that. And then the door opened, and I just ran. I just ran out of there.
And you thought there's no...
I'm dead.
You're dead.
I'm done in show business.
You're finished.
I'm finished.
Jerry's going to stomp you out, man.
Bad Friday. I'm surprised I made it to Monday. I'm surprised I actually came to work.
Shouldn't you know that?
By the way, he should.
He should have known that. Right? He should have known that.
Truth is your defense, Spike
I
Feresten.
don't remember. A lot of stuff going on, Spike. But 6 months later, I had moved out to L.A. I'd left Letterman and didn't have a job, and I got the same call. And I said, "You want to come by?" And I went over to Larry's house again with a new page of ideas. I didn't pet the dog. And Larry said, "We're going to hire you. I like your stuff. We're going to bring you on." And there it is.
Wow.
And years later, like a year ago, years later, I asked Jerry, do you remember that elevator thing? He goes, "No, I don't remember it."
Which is great.
You said that? I go, "Yeah, I said that. And you've been living rent-free in my head ever since that moment, but I'm glad we're cool."
That is amazing, Spike. What a story. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.